Hello everybody, this is Lise from Fallen Misfits, and today I'm going to share with you the results of our war 172. And I said I wouldn't do a video for this war, but finally I'm still gonna do one because there are some nice attacks and I think they deserve to be shown. So it was that crazy war where we had 2 Town Hall 10 and they had Town Hall 10 up to number, I think it was 14. Obviously all rushed, all bad, to be honest. Pretty terrible design, very rushed. They were mostly Town Hall 8 with Inferno towers, really. But still, you know, it's not necessarily easy to 3-star those bases, specifically mostly with Town Hall 9. And so I'm going to share 3 attacks this war. And the first one I'm going to share, I mean, obviously I'm not going into any of the stuff that they've done because they've used almost no attacks whatsoever. We used almost all of ours, 69 out of 70, and we got 3-star on a few Town Hall 10, quite a few of them, and 3-star on all Town Hall 9 and below, obviously. And so the first war attack I wanted to show you is the one from Jeremy on number 4. So Jeremy is one of our Town Hall 10, and he attacked that base with a HoGoWiWi, so GoWiWi with a few back-end hogs. And so he comes in with his golems. He uses witches. The reason why he decided to use witches and not P.E.K.K.A.s is because the Infernos are on single, and so he wants to make sure that he can protect his golem as much as possible and get the Infernos to target the skeletons. And so he goes in, he gets everything down, he funnels his troops pretty well, actually, because it's not that easy on a GoWiWi, on a GoWipe to funnel your troops in the right way. You know, everything goes towards the core pretty nicely. The first Inferno is already down, you know, and he waits to put down his heroes to make sure that they don't get targeted by that first Inferno towers. As soon as the core is breached, he put down his queen. He's got golems, wizards, witches going on there. Everything's going down pretty easily. The timing on his freezes were really nice. The archer queen's gonna target that Inferno tower very quickly and take it down before it can do too much damage. And instead of using a jump at the front end, he decided to use the jump in the back end to help all of his troops do maximum damage. And he uses a few hogs on the back end defenses to take everything down and speed up the process, since he still got troops, but relatively lower amount of troops versus before. So his 4 hogs are still up, doing some damage. Unfortunately, they blow on a bomb, but you know, they serve their purpose. All the key troops are still there. His heroes are still up, and doing some damage, and there's nothing that is going to stop him from getting that 3-star. So that was a nice attack by Jeremy. 3-star on the number 4 this war. And the second attack I'm going to share with you is actually a Town Hall 9 3-starring a Town Hall 10, and this is going to be number 6, and it's an attack by Rob. So this base has 2 Inferno towers as well, but it's a terrible design. I think if you wanted to do a bad base, I'm not sure you could do much worse than this. You know, and he decides to use a GoHo attack on it, with you know, Infernos on multiple. It's not necessarily something easy, but you know, he's got these beefy heroes, and so that really helps. You know, helps him get forward. He uses a poison for the clan castle. I don't know why these guys are still using witches and wizards and archers in their clan castle, but anyway, that was made the job even easier for us. And so his kill squad's done the job at the bottom, taken out the archer queen, helped with one of the expos, and he sends in the hogs at the top. He uses a rage to make sure that the hogs go through that first Inferno tower as quickly as possible, and he places that heal perfectly well. As soon as the hogs you know, get out of that Inferno tower, they're back at max health, and so they can continue to do some damage and help take down the rest of the base. And so his archer queen is still up, doing a lot of damage. There's a lot of hogs still and very few defenses left, and he's got loads of wizards and archers to help with cleanup. I would have probably spread them a little more if it was me, because there's these two few things up there that would have probably needed some help as well, but he's done such a good job on the base that it's just not going to make any difference, and the Archer Queen, with the help of the hogs, are going to take out all these big storages and help get that 3-star. So a very nice attack by Rob. And the last attack I'm going to show is actually one of mine. That was the attack of all mistakes, but you know, it's with mistakes that we learn, and so I thought it would be pretty good to show it anyway. So I decided to use a GoHo attack with surgical hog deployment. So I get the pull because I've seen a lot of the bases having dragons in the clan castle, and with the sides that I'm going in with my kill squad, it is very possible that I'm going to get the pull pretty late. So I want to make sure that I get the full pull and I deal with that as early as possible. And so I bring everything together, put down that poison spell, wait for the wizards and the archers to go down, and then I start the deployment of my kill squad. So I have 2 golems and I have a few wizards for funneling. I use my Archer Queen to take down that dragon. And then I start singing in the wall breakers. As you see, there is a full ring of you know, storages and gold and elixir stuff in the middle. So you know, my key objective here is to make sure that I can get my heroes onto the Archer Queen, because that would be a real problem if I didn't manage to do that. Unfortunately, the wall breakers didn't go through the layer of walls that I was hoping for, so I have to use my BK ability for that, which is one of the first issues, and then I'm able to put down that jump to get to the Archer Queen, and I also trigger 1 bomb there. And my second mistake, if that can be the second, is I start the deployment of my hogs and I forget to use the ability of my Archer Queen, and I realized that at that point, and that's a real problem. Also, the Archer Queen is not fully down, so you know, it's a real issue that I have at that point in the attack. But my hogs are in, the Archer Queen gets taken out, and that's really good position for me. A big pack of my hogs blow and a double giant bomb. But with the heal placement and the way I've actually deployed the hogs, I end up with still a large number of hogs still alive and still doing some damage, and I have 1 last heal that I can use on those last 3 defenses, and that are going to help keep my hogs alive until the end of the raid. So I've put down wizards around the base, so 1 at the bottom, 1 at the top, 1 on the side, and so the cleanup is very much underway. And so at this point, there's no defenses left. It's all about cleanup. And with the number of hogs and the number of wizards that I have left, I'm able to take down that base for a 3-star. So that was a pretty cool attack, even though there's still mistakes, and certainly we should all continue to aim to improve. And that's gonna be the end of our summary of War 172. You may have noticed, but I have left Fallen Misfits to take part in a very fun war that's gonna take place between Clash Babes and Clash Cocks. Very fun war, hopefully, between the guys of great clans. So I'll be taking part in that, and I'll be sharing some of those attacks with you soon as well. So thank you very much, everybody, for watching. Look forward to posting more videos, and see you all next time.